Tell me, baby, do you wanna stay? Do you wanna stay? Do you wanna stay? Do you wanna stay? Do you wanna stay?
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Ava the 3D doll. Even though I'm a little late to this video was highly requested by one of my fans, so thank you for requesting it. Before we dive in, I think I've actually played this game before. It looks really familiar, and I feel like I might have played it on a sketchy website. At the time, I didn't know it was sketchy, because when I was a kid, I used to go to this place where we could play on computers. I'm pretty sure that's when I played with Ava the 3D doll. Back then, I didn't even know this was considered lost media. I also used to play another game called Baby Hazel. She's a character in her own game, but I won't get too deep into her right now. Maybe in the future, I'll make a video about her too. So yeah, this brings a bit of nostalgia for me. Let's dive in, and once again, thank you so much for requesting this video. Who was Ava the 3D doll? Ava the 3D doll was a game that a lot of people, including me as a kid, remember playing. It was one of those virtual character games where you could take care of her and spend time with her. The whole idea of the game was that Ava was like your own 3D doll, and you were in charge of her daily life. For me, Ava the 3D doll felt a lot like Talking Angela, but instead of taking care of a cat, you were taking care of a human character. You could do things like brush her teeth, help her get ready for the day, dress her up in different outfits, and even feed her. There was also an outside area where you could take her to play different activities, although you couldn't go too far beyond that. It wasn't really a game with levels or missions. It was more about the experience of looking after her and seeing her react to the things you did. If you wanted, you could keep changing her clothes, try out different styles, or just spend time with her like she was your own little character. In a way, it gave kids the feeling of having their own virtual friend to take care of. That's what made Ava the 3D doll stand out. It was simple, but at the same time, it gave you this little world where you had control over her routine. Some people might even say it was like the human version of Talking Angela, because it had the same idea of letting you interact with a virtual character, except this time it was a girl instead of a pet. Honestly, I like Talking Angela better. You can do her makeup, dance, and make her your own. Ava kept glitching on me, but maybe my McDonald's Wi-Fi just messed up my experience. Okay, now this is the problem with Ava and her game. Most people noticed that when you were done playing with Ava the 3D doll, she would magically change her outfit before hopping into bed. But here's the creepy part: if you kept the app open in your tabs and came back later, it wouldn't reload properly. Instead of showing her asleep like in Talking Angela, Ava would sometimes be awake, just staring at you. And honestly, that's super creepy. Like, are you gonna go to sleep, Ava, or are you gonna stare through my soul? But hey, these are just facts though. For me, I feel like Ava the 3D doll got cancelled or something just happened, and the creators were like,
"No, I'm not going to deal with people hating on the game."
or maybe they thought,
"There's a glitch, maybe we should just take it down."
between the glitching, the creepy stuff, and people being a little scared of the app, they probably decided it wasn't really for kids and removed it from the App Store and Play Store. But if you have an Android, you can still download Ava the 3D doll, so Android users, you've got a chance. Even though it's considered lost media now, the game was pretty fun. They just never fixed that glitch. Anyway, now let's head into the shoutouts for today's video.
Tell me, baby, do you wanna stay? 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 Do you wanna stay?
Okay guys, I'm done with the shoutouts. Now, a quick announcement. I'm starting school probably tomorrow, so I'm still gonna make videos, but shoutouts are gonna be a little different. I'm gonna pre-record my videos, so I'll only do shoutouts on Saturdays. So, every Saturday, I'll check comments and pick the shoutouts for the week. I know it kinda sucks, but that's the only way I can do it and still make videos for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.